So this is the second video for Module 11, linear equations with one variable. This video will just go over the diamond questions, or questions that are leading up to the diamond questions. Diamond questions will be completed on your own and will make up a major part of your grade for this unit. Please remember that both parts in 1 and 2 of the videos must be done in order to receive credit for the unit, and that all has to be passed with at least 70%. So jumping into our first diamond question, we have x minus 15 equals 39. So that's the one that you guys will do on your own, but I will do the one before it, number 7. X minus 4 equals 23. So the way we want to do this, since this is minus 4, we just want to add 4 to both sides. X, that allows us to get x by itself. That will cancel out, and what we're left with is x equals 23 plus 4, which is 27. So you guys just want to take those same exact steps for number 8. Moving on to 13, I'll do 12 for you guys. X plus 5 equals negative 4. What I want to do is subtract 5 from both sides of the equal sign. That allows that to cancel out. And we're left with negative 4 minus 5 more, which means x has to equal negative 9. So now do 13 on your own. 16, I'll do 15 in order to help you get through 16. This is going to be the same type of thing, so we're just going to do 15, we just subtract 11 from both sides. That allows that to be canceled out. And what we're left with is x equals negative 42. And you want to take those same exact steps to do 16. 18 is a little bit different, but I'll do 19 with you to help you out. So in order to do 19, we're going to just subtract the 5/8 from both sides. Just remember when we're subtracting fractions, the denominator or the bottom number does have to be the same on both fractions that we're trying to subtract. So we subtract 5/8 from both sides. This cancels out, and what we're left with is x equals 2/8, which can be reduced to 1/4. So now with that being said, go on and try to do 18. 20, it's the same as previous problems. I know it is a word problem, but they did give you the equation already. So they gave you d plus 15 equals 35, so go ahead and solve that now. For number 5 of this diamond question, I'll do the one before it. So same steps that we've been doing. So we're just going to want to subtract 53 from both sides on the one above it. What that will do is it allows us to cancel it out on this side, and what we're left with is x equals 13 minus 53, which is negative 40. So you're just going to want to take those same exact steps on number 5. So complete that now. On number 10, we have x plus 53 equals negative 43. Same thing that we've been doing. If you want to look at the example, look at number 9 right here to the right. So all we do is subtract 23 from both sides. And what we're left with is negative 4 minus 23 more, which gives us x is equal to negative 27. So you can do 10 now. Number 11 I'll do, so you guys can do number 12. For number 11, we have 2 negatives next to each other. Anytime we have 2 negatives next to each other, we have to remember that that turns into a positive. So this is really x plus 62 equals negative 54. From there, we subtract 62 from both sides. And we get x equals negative 54 minus 62 more, which is 116. So x equals 116. So do number 12 now. I'll do number 10, and then you guys will be responsible to do number 9. So to do number 10, all we have to do is just divide both sides by 30. That will allow x to be by itself. And what we're left with is x equals negative 60 divided by 30, which is just negative 2. So go ahead and complete number 9 now. 13 and 15 are going to be the same exact thing that we just did. So go ahead and complete 13 now, and now complete 15. So number 2 is technically the same thing again, but I'll just go over it one more time by doing number 1. So to do number 1, my first step is going to be to divide both sides by 2. When I do that, that allows the side that has the x on it to be canceled out. And now I'm just left with just that x by itself, and 12 divided by 2 is 6. So x equals 6. So go ahead and complete number 2 now. You can also complete number 6 now. So to do number 14, I'll complete number 15 for you guys. It's the same exact ideal, except we have 2 negatives. So our first step still though the same, divide both sides by negative 16. That cancels out. And what we're left with is negative 14 divided by negative 48 divided by negative 16. When you divide 2 negatives, that gives you a positive, so we're left with x equals 3. So go ahead and do 14 now. So I'll set up number 19 for you. Sally had her collection of dolls. Her mom wanted her to split her dolls amongst her 3 cousins and herself. Sally had 48 dolls. How many dolls does each person get? Set up an equation and solve. So if she has 3 cousins and herself, so that means that there's 4 people. We don't know how many dolls they each get, but we know that there's 48 total dolls. So you have 4x equals 48. You guys should solve that now. So now going into these questions, number 5. All you want to do is just move the 23 from one side of the equal sign to the other. Right now it's plus 23, so you just want to subtract 23 from both sides and get x by itself. Do that now. So to do 13, I'll just do another example on number 12 to kind of show you the ideal still. Or actually, I'll do 14. So all we have to do is just, this is minus 123. The opposite of subtraction is addition. So I add 123 to both sides. That cancels out. And what I'm left with is x equals 123 plus 3, which is 126. Go ahead and complete 13 now. 18, we have 2/3 x equals 18. This is also something that we've done, but I will do another example with 17. So if I have 1/4x equals -5, I'm just going to multiply by the opposite of 1/4, or by its reciprocal is the mathematical term for it. So to do that, the opposite of 1/4 is just 4/1. You just flip it. Since I did that to one side, I have to do it to both. That allows the 1/4 and the 4/1 to cancel out. And what I'm left with is x equals Negative 5 times 4, which is just negative 20 over 1, which is just negative 20. So go ahead and complete 18 now, following the same exact steps. So to do 22, all we have to do is the same thing that we've been doing. I'll do 21 though to kind of help you out. So just divide both sides by 3. That allows us to get rid of the 3 that is next to the x and get x by itself, and now we're left with x equals 1. So do 22 now. 23, map out 6 CDs and it cost them $36 for all 6 CDs. Each CD costs the same. How much did each CD cost? Set up an equation and solve. So I'll set up the equation, but you guys will be responsible for solving. So he bought 6 CDs and each cost the same amount of money. We don't know how much each costs, so we'll just put M there for money. So we have 6 CDs that each cost the same amount of money, and we know the total cost has to equal 36. So you just want to solve that now, and that wraps up the Diamond question review for Module 11. If you have any questions, please remember to reach out to me or Abraham and let us know in what ways we can help you. Please make sure to complete both parts 1 and 2 for all of the modules. That way you're able to receive credit.